This is a little bit sus. I gotta be real. This is kind of sus. This is kind of sus. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything like particularly nefarious going on. It's just like, why are you with a 17-year-old? And it's obvious that his career that has landed him so much success is like totally locked around basically permanently being childish. Just realized this wasn't Emma Blackery and Nerd Cubed. All British people look the same. It's not typically accepted. It is weird. What does that mean? What does that mean? Dude, why do people make vacuous statements like this? A Minecraft YouTuber is being accused of grooming. Day ending in Y. I know. Minecraft YouTuber StampyLongHead. Do we know about StampyLongHead? You know about StampyLongHead? This is a deeply autistic man. Deeply autistic man. Who did like Minecraft roleplay, let's play content for deeply, you know, R-worded kids. You know, I'm trying to do an intro here, so I'm trying not to go too crazy, but deeply R-worded kids, you know. If there was a kid that was deeply R-worded, wait. I mean, one minute. I mean, okay, a kid that was deeply retarded would watch StampyLongHead. Well, I thought I could get through the intro without saying retarded, but no, now it sounded like I was saying something else. I mean, that too, to be honest. I'm sure those kids were watching Stampy as well. But it was for kids who don't have a lot of friends, okay, and they escape into this little fantasy world. I know this because I knew of, I should say, I didn't know them, I knew of a huge My Little Pony fan who would post on Twitter a lot in secondary about My Little Pony, and were a huge StampyLongHead fan. So I got the sense that it was for people, and I saw like bits and pieces here and there, and it was all very like he's doing like a pantomime. He's doing like, it's like role play. He's doing like a pantomime in his Let's Play. It's like, it's pantomime level lame. And he had like this whole little world and these little storylines. But apparently, okay, and this is what I'm hearing the allegation is. Apparently when this autistic fella, StampyLongHead, was 23, he was dating, okay, get this, a 17-year-old. Okay? A 23 and 17. So, it's not particularly crazy stuff, I'm gonna be real. It's like, should it happen? No. Depending on the circumstances of these people meeting, how long they knew each other for, I can see reasons to go after him for this. For instance, like, you know, there's a 23-year-old meeting 17-year-olds through, or meeting, like, say, 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds through his YouTube channel. I hear 17 stop carrying every time so far. I mean, generally, I agree. So when they start getting towards 18 and, like, you're not over 25, it's like, it's not like the end of the world. But it's just like, it depends on how they meet and how the relationship unfolds. Like, whether I'm seriously, like, it shouldn't happen. At 23 and 17 shouldn't happen. But whether I would cancel a person for it, like essentially remove StampyLongHead from his job, that's like gonna depend on what the circumstances are, right? If he's meeting like 15-year-olds through his YouTube channel, and then like kind of trying to wait till they hit 18, talking to them, but then he starts dating one when they're 17, like that, you're probably a fucking freak. Like, you're doing some super weird shit there and like preying on people. But if this is, say, someone that, you know, he met, maybe he like met online when they were 17, and like they e-dated briefly and never meet in real life until they're like 18 or something. Like, is it the end of the fucking world? Like, probably not. It's probably not worth like tearing this guy's job away from him over. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see exactly what happened here, because there are plenty of ways where this could be really bad, but there's also ways where I wouldn't think that he needs to lose his job over it, basically.
This video is not speculative at all. Everything I'm going to tell you is going to be factual, and when it is not, I will be telling you so. And I have to make it very clear that this video is not about why Stampy, also known as Joseph, and Squishy, also known as Kai, broke up. This has nothing to do with that. Please do not say so. Do not spread that information around. It is
so she broke up with him because he's a freak groomer. Message received, loud and clear.
a complete lie. They have openly said that the reason for their separation did not involve gender, age, race, or anything of that matter. So please stop that. But I will continue with the video. Firstly, I've got to make it very clear that you, the viewer, remove any bias or incentive from your mind regarding Joseph Garrett, also known as Stampy. Ignore your childhood, ignore the memories of you watching his videos. They are not
well, I hate him, so I'm already on board with calling him a groomer. I'm going to be real.
your friend or family. They are a person, like anybody else. Now, while working on my Stampy Iceberg video nearly a month ago, I used a lot of footage from archived videos from the channel Stampy Reuploads. While on their channel and while working on the video, I decided to rewatch a video originally posted in 2014 on the Magic Animal Club. Titled Squishy's Birthday Vlog, shows Joseph and Kai celebrating Kai's 18th birthday. At this time, Joseph...
Interesting. Squishy's birthday... Okay, well, let's investigate this.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a new vlog! Yay! This is the birthday vlog. And we're doing this vlog because it's Squishy's birthday! Yay! Not today, it's Squishy's birthday tomorrow! Yay, tomorrow! But as you're watching this, it was her birthday probably about 2 days ago! Yay! You're really dragging it out, aren't you? Yeah, so basically, I'm going up to where Squishy lives for the first time. We're going to have a birthday party.
Yeah, I knew someone was going to say that, okay.
And do lots of fun things.
This is a little bit sus. I gotta be real. This is kind of sus. This is kind of sus. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Yes, yes, yes. He's got fucking brown curly hair. British guy with brown curly hair. Or that's Kuihman. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up.
And we thought that we would take you along on the journey. Literally taking you along on the journey. What have you found, Squishy? Because it's Squishy's birthday, her mum has gone and put pictures of her all over the town.
I mean, well, okay. Her parents know about this relationship, though, then. I mean... Like, it's just, I guess it's kind of, it's hard for me to get too worked up about this, I gotta be real. Like, it's not good. It's the sort of thing that we should probably be leaving behind at this point, you know? But, like, it's kind of hard when it just seems like no one had an issue with it. Like, what, I'm gonna get upset about it years later? Just me? Me and random people on the internet? When she's not upset about it, he's not upset about it, the parents aren't upset about it. Like, what? It feels like I understand, like, no, a 17-year-old should not be having a relationship with someone in their fucking 20s. That shouldn't be happening. However, it does just feel like the I consent, I don't. You know, it feels like that's what is basically happening.
We're like, what is that? Someone stuck something on a signpost, and it was a little baby Squishy. So, if you wanted to know what Squishy used to look like, she used to look like that. Go stand next to it. We'll see how you've changed.
What am I doing?
Smiling, holding. What's that?
Her mum just put these kids' photos up around the fucking neighbourhood.
Oh dear, for going on
totally fine with this guy, obviously.
Oh no!
What are you doing for your birthday, Squishy?
I played Minecraft.
We decided for a change to go and play a little bit of Minecraft, seeing as it's your birthday.
Yes, I know, it's such a big change.
Okay, the playing Minecraft thing obviously may seem weird, but I'm sure that's what this guy does on his birthday too, okay? He was a Minecraft YouTuber, okay?
Why am I Steve? I don't want to be Steve.
You should show what you got.
What have I got?
Show some of your presents.
Let's do the presents. This way. This way. This way.
Follow me.
I got a diary
That
for
doesn't make it
organising
better. That's very true. That's actually very true.
my videos for next year. I got some nummies which will be eaten on the train tomorrow. I got some perfume. I got some socks.
I can tell you, this is not how I spent my 18th birthday. Yeah, tell me about it, man.
Tower of cakes.
Got a tower of cakes. Here you go. Wait, what's that? Here we go. Okay, ready?
What are you gonna...
Eat the cake! Eat the cake! Eat the cake! Eat the cake! Pepsi! You do not want to have that cake.
Nom.
You go. What did you do?
That's how I eat anyway.
That's how you eat cake, yeah.
I don't open my mouth, I just...
It's okay, he looks aging in comparison, doesn't he? This is very weird. I'm shocked the parents were just like totally chill with this. This is pretty crazy. This is kind of crazy. Again, like, I think the cancellation thing, because it's just so on the line for me. I feel like the only time... If it would be like if he's dating other under 18s, or if this relationship started particularly early, or there was some sign of harm or something. I feel like to cancel this guy for this relationship ages later is kind of like too far, but this is just like fucking weird. It's just so fucking weird.
Lip shut and just squeeze it through, just try and fit it through. Show the
Yeah, this guy, he looks like he's like getting towards 30. He doesn't look like fucking 23
The
here.
best thing.
The most 35-year-old looking 23-year-old you've ever seen.
It's amazing. This is what my brother and his fiance got me for my birthday.
Very
It's
Woody
a
Allen.
squishy, like...
You could, he has. I think this guy. I'm sensing a little bit of Jewish blood in this guy. Not just because of the pedophilia either.
What did you do?
That's how I eat anyway.
That's how you eat cake, yeah.
I don't open my mouth, I just keep my lips shut and just squeeze it through, just try and fit it through. Show the best thing.
This is amazing. This is what my brother and his fiance got me for my birthday. It's a squishy like canvas thing, and it's so awesome. I can like hang it up in an office and serve. It's a proper canvas, and it's amazing. It's me. It's me.
Still eating.
Are you still eating the
I'm
cake?
still holding a cake.
Yeah!
You can't see, but that's like over the camera.
It's got over your head.
Oh,
See, it doesn't feel eerie to me at all. This feels like pretty just like chill to me. I don't. It doesn't feel eerie. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything like particularly nefarious going on. It's just like, why are you with a 17-year-old? You know, why Adam Friedland fucking this 17-year-old? What the fuck going on?
No. Completely.
Dude, wait.
Animals, stop it.
Dude, this is awesome.
Your head.
Oh, it fell off.
This is me to Kuihman when I find him.
No. Completely.
The dog's name is actually Pepsi.
You're getting in lots of fights today, Pepsi, aren't you? All the cats. Pepsi won. We've met a friend. Want to meet our friend? Here she is. She's called Train Woman.
You're not seriously taking that on the escalator, are you?
What?
The lift is just behind you.
Don't say that about Squishy. I thought you're not seriously taking a picture of me, are you?
A slip can result in a hospital trip. Please avoid accidents by not
making
driving.
friends. We're on a train.
The thing is, like, I remember like knowing 17-year-old girls that were dating like 25-year-old drug dealers, like when I was in college. So this just doesn't. This just doesn't hit for me, like 25 to 28-year-old drug dealers. Like that was just like, you know, a thing. Now the single moms, no, the one I was thinking of was actually a total heroin addict that totally destroyed their life. But that's not the point. Way worse shit than this happens was more what I was getting at. Happens and is totally accepted, basically. In the UK anyway. Once you're like 17, 18, you're kind of out on your own in the UK. Once you're at sixth form college, that's it. What you doing, A-levels? You have the whole fucking day to yourself. Go do drugs. Go sneak into pubs. That's just like how it goes. Standard British teenage life. Doing drugs behind the car park. Skipping college classes. In my town, people just get beat for doing that, called cradle snatchers and BTFO. I never believe it when anyone says anything like this. I literally don't believe you've ever seen that happen to anyone. Give me the story, the relationship and story, where someone got the shit beaten out of them for being a cradle snatcher. Dude, it's a fucking drug dealer, though. So what are you saying? So you didn't have a story at all, did you? It never happened. It never happened. It just never happened. You just made that up. You just totally made that up to make it sound like, actually, the place where you live, there's no pedophiles because they fucking hate them so much. That's what you just did. But it's okay. We can move on from that. You guys being like, I knew a Chevy dated 25 plus is still not normal. Okay, what's not normal? What does normal mean? It's pretty common. Everyone who was in college around that age knew someone that was dating someone in that age range. Everyone has known relationships of that age range. Anyone who's had any social life has known relationships of that age range. It's that common. That's how common it is. Is it a standard relationship that is like encouraged? No, of course not. Is it particularly healthy? No, I really doubt it. Are a lot of those guys like predatory as fuck? Or probably almost all of them? Yeah. But it's pretty common. It's pretty widespread. It ain't this crazy fucking thing and people don't get the shit beaten out of them. You're just delusional. I remember being in sixth form and fucking, you know, there were loads of relationships like that. Not necessarily always within to mid-20s, but like, you know, 23. And 25 and 28-year-old drug dealers. I remember 25 and 28 specifically were the ages I remember of drug dealers. It like, because you do just get your fucking life. Like, basically, once you're in sixth form, you can just go do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you don't have all the legal rights and shit. But you can basically just go do whatever the fuck you want. You just leave fucking school or whatever. And just totally skip classes and go piss around. No, Giselle, it's just because you're delusional. You just live in a fantasy world. You live in a total fantasy world. You made up a story about someone getting beaten up to make it sound like you live around no pedophiles. Sixth form is literally just when you're 16, 17, 18. You do like 2 years. Sometimes it's attached to a normal high school, like it's on the same grounds. Sometimes it's a separate place. Sometimes it's you go and do apprenticeships and do part-time in a college. Kuihman, I said something terrible. Did you know most kids drink before they can? Yeah, I remember skipping fucking college classes and going and drinking fucking Lambrini. But just like the fucking absolutely most low income behavior in the fucking world. Skipping classes and going with a bunch of fucking chavs to go and drink Brini. You sound like Tommy C, man. Nice try, Lyrics. Nice try. I've already won on the Tommy C front, but nice try. Better than skipping classes to grind League. I actually don't think I skipped classes to play video games. I think if I would skip classes, it was total delinquent behavior. Working at grocery stores with teens and old losers is also interesting. Yeah, and restaurants and shit. Like, shit like this happens all the fucking time. The idea this is some unheard of, totally crazy thing that if anyone saw these two together in real life, StampyLongHead would be curb stomped into the fucking concrete, like Giselle's trying to pretend. It's just a totally delusional understanding of the world. Living in a complete fantasy. Living in the Mama Max fantasy land. The Hotline Miami fantasy land.
Just dirt. Just mud on the window. Man. We are on our way to...
Where I'm from, her brothers would beat him up. Why would they do that when the parents are fine with it? He's been invited round. He's been invited round to the house for a birthday. He's sitting there the next day with a dog and cat and then taking her on a trip. I don't think her brothers would beat him up. I don't think that's going to happen.
It's flippers. We've arrived. It's a really cool rig. Take it away, Spacey. I hope she's not expecting me to be able to do that. Okay.
Her family ain't normal. I've literally had women say shit to me like... I remember someone said that... Well, I say women, they would have been girls at the time because when I was in college. But someone literally said that their mum told them, oh, I think it'd be fine for you to date guys up to like 30. That's what I was doing at your age. Legit. I've had that conversation. It's not that this family is especially weird. There's a bunch of people that think this sort of shit. That are like totally fine with shit. I understand on the internet, you're like totally bought in to the Twitter mindset. This isn't even council state people. This is not remotely chavvy people. It's hilarious as well. It's hilarious that you're trying to pretend that, you know, there's any chance I'm from a fucking council state. Or ever even associated people from fucking council estates. That's absurd. Yeah, exactly. Pathos. Well, I went to a college in a very affluent area and this shit happened. You're literally completely fucking delusional. It's completely fucking delusional. Giselle, I know, you're displaying this. You had no friends and no social life. You don't even know what relationships around that age were happening. We know. Other people, everyone else who left their home and like interacted with other human beings between the ages of 16 and 20, they all knew a couple of slags or a drug dealer. Because that's what happens when you're young and going out and doing shit and drinking and smoking. It seems like everyone you knew was like this because I can tell a couple of stories. Thank you for displaying that you are completely socially stunted. Had nothing going on around that age. Because I told like 2 stories, you think that was my entire life. Nice one, retard. So we've established Giselle has a completely delusional view on this, so I can just discount everything she says in the chat, or he says, I even fucking know, in the chat for the rest of the segment. Nobody got beat up for this shit. Wasn't happening.
I haven't gone ice skating in years, and my shoes are like, I feel slippy before I've even gone on, so let's see how this goes.
Please fall, please fall, please fall, please fall.
Nailed it!
Anyone with sanity would beat up a 25-year-old trying to dick down a 17-year-old sister. Yeah, you would just go and assault someone because you're really sane. You would go and assault someone because you're sane. Okay. All right. I think you should probably try, like, you know, talking to authorities or something first. Discussing it with your parents. If your sister was doing something like that. Or, yeah, I guess you could just go and spaz the fuck out and be, like, violent, low IQ, low income behavior.
just finished ice skating, and we are now... Oh, we didn't have the hats on! I forgot to put my monkey hat on! You didn't remind me! Okay, I can wear it later, it doesn't matter, because now we are getting inflatable toys. And we've got a lucky dip out of all of these ones. What do you want? I want a hammer. I like the hammers, they'll be good fun.
My sister dated a 22-year-old when she was 19, but he was bigger than me, so instead the town all beat her up. Dude, what even is that?
I think an alien or a beach ball would be quite cool.
Right, let's see what we get. We have... Who doesn't tell you?
I think we should see
a mystery. Hey, right, we got one each. Let's see what we get later on.
Yay!
I'm finally remembered to put my monkey hat on.
Oh, no, that's not it.
I'm a monkey! We had a good fun ice skating. It was a kind of little ice skating ring, and there was a school behind us, so the ice was a little bit broken up, but we had fun. We had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the little montage. And there's also a funny story of when we were getting the ice skates, because as we were arriving, there was a big...
It's just the internet. It's just people saying that the age gap was bad. Because he was 23 and she was 17. I know there's retards in chat saying that most places in the UK he would have his head caved in for this. Based on literally nothing. Yeah, we've established 23 and 17 is sus. We've established that.
A school leaving, like a coach of children, and we were in the queue, and there was two guys who kept looking at me going... Yeah, and then I was putting on my skates, they came up to me, they're like, are you a YouTuber? I said, yeah, I'm Stampy. They went, no, you're not.
You didn't hear what they said before. Before they said that,
Okay, I just got here. Okay, first tea. I don't want to blow up at you, bro. But I gotta be real. You've been around for how long? 2 years? Probably coming up? We're like 7 minutes into this video. I think you probably could have figured out, like, the base level. 17 is under 18, and he's in his 20s. That's a little bit sus. Like, that's like step one. This is like very, very, very base level. This is like step one. He's 23. This is like very basic step one. That's a little bit sus. We've moved past that point, Firsty. I feel like you probably could have known that. I think you probably could have known that, Firsty.
we're like, yeah, I heard his laugh. It's him. It's his laugh. It's his laugh.
Yeah, because they came to me, they said, are you Stampy? And I was like, yeah. They went, no, you're not. They went, do your laugh then. I said, well, you've got to say something funny then. You've got to tell me a joke. They're like, no. Then I said, walking away, I said, no, he was a faker. He was faking. It's like, you approached me, this is how I look. I can't. It's not like I went onto a server and changed my skin. Like, how am I faking? But in the end, they left, and then they obviously told the teacher, and then the teacher ran in, and she was like, oh, can we have a picture? So I was like, okay, went to pose with the children, and you're like, no, with me. And the teacher wanted a picture with me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that was our funny story.
Wait, so he's at like the ice rink with his freshly 18-year-old girlfriend, and there's a bunch of kids and their teacher asking for pictures with him. Dude. It's fucked, man. No, actually, I actually start to feel bad for this guy at this point. Because it is like, he is like autistic or something. And it's obvious that his career that has landed him so much success is like totally locked around basically permanently being childish. You know? Like, it's got to stay childish the whole time. I said under 25. I said under 25. My initial statement was 17 and under 25 is always a bit, like, I'm not sure how crazy that really is. That's what I said. And then I said, I knew 17-year-olds that were dating 25 and 28-year-old drug dealers. That's way worse.
Broken up, but we had fun.
And was totally accepted.
We had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the little montage. And there's also a funny story of when we were getting the ice skates, because as we were arriving, there was a big school leaving, like a coach of children. And we were in the queue, and there was two guys.
I've actually decided I'm 26 now as well. That guy, it was a great time to bring that up. I've decided I'm 26 now. I don't say when my birthday is on stream, so I just have to sort of start calling myself 26 at some point in the year. So now is as good as any other time. I'm 26 now, so happy birthday me, guys.
He kept looking at me going,
Say you real.
Yeah, and then I was putting on my skates, they came up to me, they're like, are you a YouTuber? I said, yeah, I'm Stampy. They went, no, you're not.
You didn't hear what they said before. Before they said that they were like, yeah, I heard
Thanks, guys.
It's his laugh, it's his laugh.
Yeah, because they came up to me, they said, are you Stampy? And I was like, yeah. They went, no, you're not. They went, do your laugh then. I said, well, you've got to say something funny then. You've got to tell me a joke. They're like, no. Then I said, walking away, I said, no, he was a faker. He was faking. I was like, you approached me, this is how I look. I can't. It's not like I went onto a server and changed my skin. Like, how am I faking? But in the end, they left, and then they obviously told the teacher, and then the teacher ran in, and she was like, oh, can we have a picture? So I was like, okay, went to pose with the children. And you're like, no.
Genuine question, accepted by the fellow 17-year-olds or by the 28-year-olds? I mean, I wasn't around 28-year-olds when I was 17. I saw these friend groups once in a while. Like, I would be with someone who was dating someone but they were like drug dealers. So they didn't hang out with just like other 28-year-olds. They hung out, you know, like I say, these are way worse relationships. They hung out like in fucking parks and shit with mixed age group friend groups, mixed age range friend groups. You know? Like, it's like groups of 17-year-olds to 35-year-olds, basically, just standing around smoking weed and shit. Like, that's the sort of groups that drug dealers hang out in. At least the drug dealers that I was aware of, you know, when I was in college. Yeah, bonging skateboards at the park, exactly, right? Exactly. Wait, what did Spinal say? Dude, what are you calling them? That's disgusting, Spinal. That's gross.
Too old, bro, just give up. After 9 years older, done.
What? Thank you for the $5, Jimbo Slice. Thank you. Wait, dude, that's disgusting. What? Calling them... That's just gross. We're gonna keep moving with this.
With me! And the teacher wanted a picture with me!
That's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, so that was our funny story at the ice skating ring.
Yes. I can't wait to see what these inflatables are.
Yeah, we got our inflatable toys.
Both of these people seem very autistic. Both of these people seem very autistic. I'm going to be real. My level of anger for a very autistic 23-year-old dating a very autistic 17-year-old is very low. Playing Minecraft together and going on ice skating trips, I seriously can't find the anger about this.
Blow up and see we got the mystery of that, which is going to be good fun. Yeah. And yeah, so the happy, fun time, squishy birthday ravioli is going to carry on. It is time. We are in Squishy's hotel room, and we are going to open up our mystery inflatable toys and see what mysteries are within.
I've got a red thing.
Whoa! Why do you sound shocked in between each blow? Oh look, and once we're finished, there's a little slit there so we can ask for donations to buy more inflatable ones. Would you like to make a contribution
Sharing
to
a
the
bed?
inflatable?
Ew, man. She's 18. She's just turned 18, Stylo.
Toy Foundation?
This is fine.
The foundation for giving us inflatable toys. Oh dear.
It's go
You said you
time.
wanted a hammer?
I did say I wanted a hammer. Finish.
Been away. That's not an Israel. It is. It's, dude, it's an Israel hammer, dude.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Dude, what?
You said you wanted a hammer?
I did say I wanted a hammer.
Is this guy retarded? Oh, stupid question.
Finish. I'm incapable.
I know you are. You're paper ball. Mine looks like a Pokeball.
Freshly 18 girlfriend was promised to him 4,000 years ago.
Hey, you!
I've got a bit of error.
Yeah, someone tell YouTube Drama and the guy making this hit piece video. He was promised this wife 4,000 years ago. Okay, you're not allowed to take it from him now. Okay.
Yes. Nearly there. All right. Okay. We'll speed up. We'll see how long it took me to blow this up. Get to Sparth mode in 3, 2, 1, go. I took ages doing it normally, then I actually blew it up in like one blow when it actually worked properly. I have a hammer! It's hammer time.
Oh!
It's got an Israeli hammer. Let's go.
Only if you hit me on the head.
Yes, it doesn't work there. If I do
No, I don't, the girl has not said anything about it. No, as far as I'm aware.
there, basically it's good. Isn't that good? Look, listen. We are now going to do it there. It's a bit of squeeze.
Me to girls and kids.
Only if you hit me
Me
on
when
the
I
head.
see a girls and kid.
Yes, it doesn't work there. If I do it
When
there,
I see girls and
basically it's
children.
good. Isn't that good? Look, listen. We are now going to go upstairs to the Sky Cafe. And it's a cafe in the sky. And by the sky, they mean the top floor of the hotel. And so it's, I don't know, it might be cool. So we'll take you along and we'll have some fun. What do you say? Cup of tea, please. You can't order, they can't hear you yet. Tea, please, we'll be up in a minute. They hear us coming. Book a wedding for 2013 or 14 and get 5 free.
Yay! I
Get
can
married
get my,
5 times.
No, I can get my first 5
Wait,
weddings.
dude,
for
so
free.
how 20? So this is like 10 years ago. It's like 10, 11 years ago, dude. Bruh. And we're fucking bitching now? He's like 34 or something. And she's like 28 or 29. And she's not alleging anything against him as far as I'm aware.
Free, and then
Oh,
I have to
you-
pay for the other ones.
Yeah, we're going to pay for the divorces as well.
Oh, man.
We are in the
No, they broke up.
cafe, drinking.
I think they broke up recently, but they said it was nothing to do with this, and they said it was nothing to do with age or anything. It was just, I guess they just broke up. They just, you know, been together since she was like 17 and broke up.
Tea. And are you ready to see the most dramatic tea pouring ever?
Let's do it.
This is us putting in the milk. There's the milk going in slow-mo.
Splushy, splush, splush.
And then it was too hot, so I had to blow on it. I had to blow on it a lot and make a little bit of a tidal
It
wave.
looks awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, see? That is the dramatic way to make tea. And check out where we are. This is our view right now. See the sunset? And it's just windows the whole way round.
We're organising glow sticks, and then we're going to make a giant glow stick chain. So let's start off. We're going to start with blue, and then we go with green. And we've also ordered a pizza, which is why we're doing this, so we can pass time a little bit. Wow!
Whoa!
That bit
How
looks-
did these go in the dark as well? Oh no, that's just the light from the window. I thought they were the little plastic bits. It's really cold, and I'm not lying. It's morning now. We're going to the train station, and then we're going home. Birthday over. Where's your... Look, get that off. Get that off your
No,
bag.
I'm keeping it on.
It's not your birthday
I want
anymore.
people to think it's
You're
my
living a lie.
I want people to
You're
think-
living a lie.
Take it off then.
No, I don't want to. We can pretend. Having another cup of tea while we wait for the train. And Squishy needed to work out the train time. So she wrote it on a little post-it.
Do you want to design a duck?
Oh yeah, let's have a duck designing competition. We both
Let's do
design
it.
one and see which
Okay.
one's the best.
There's yours.
And then you can all judge. We'll leave comments down below on the best one. Okay, we're finished designing them. I want to point out that I should get bonus points because I finished designing mine first. So bear that into consideration. When voting on your ducks. Okay, so this is Squishy's one.
All means I love you in Dinosaur
But I
X3.
get bonus
Okay.
points because mine's got both sides are done, you see? So we can go in both directions.
Why not too?
It's making me lonely, bro. Please turn it off, bro. I'm getting sad, bro.
You just pushed really hard on the pen. Right, leave your votes now. Who's got the best duck? And
Just remember, guys, you missed out on this, by the way. You missed out on it. You missed out on teenage relationships. You were totally alone for all your teenage years, your early 20s. It's all slipped away from you.
You might not know who Alex is, but he's the competition winner of Absolute Genius. And I was part of the judging panel that decided who was going to win. So he designed a video.
I'm getting hits with that as well. That's great. There's people actually here.
Decided his was the best one. And by complete chance, we just happened to be on the exact same train. It's absolutely amazing. So we just thought that was just such an incredible, unbelievable coincidence that we had to share it with you. So it was great to meet you, Alex, and well done on winning.
Thank you.
We're home.
Yay! Lots of travelling.
Yay, travelling! Yay! Well, it's sad because your birthday is now over. But on the bright side, the sky is bright.
Not really, it's a bit cloudy today.
On the bright side.
No.
Bright and cloudy.
Bright and cloudy.
Yeah, so this is the end of Squishy's birthday celebrations, and sadly, therefore, the end of the vlog. But let us know if you enjoyed it, and whether you'd like to see more. We're doing a big thing. We made the vlog anyway, but
just realised this wasn't Emma Blackery and Nerd Cubed. All British people look the same. Like sake, dude.
If you'd like to see any more kind of like little special one-off vlogs like this. And actually, the next vlog is going to be us in Disney World. And not Disneyland. We've done Disneyland before. We've done a vlog of that. But this time we're going to Disney World, which is the one in Florida. And we're going to that in January. And we're going to be vlogging all of that. And not only that, but some of you might get a chance to come and see us there.
Yay! People!
We're doing something called the Creators Conference, and that's inside of Disney World, and I'm going to be speaking there. And there's a sweepstake, and you can enter that, and if you win, then you can come and see us.
Kuihman, am I a bad person for flirting with black ladies when they stream to 5 people on live? No, they like the attention. You're brightening my day.
Come and say hello, and so there's more details in the description. You do need to be from the US and over 18 to enter, though.
Okay. I'll enter.
You'll be in there anyway. And then we're going to be vlogging the entire thing. And so even if you're not going to be there, you can see that. And so if you want more information, you can check out the description. But we got to go back to our real lives now. It's always more fun when we're vlogging.
We've still got January.
We've still got January.
Disney.
And Disney. So that's coming up.
Disney World, yeah!
And that's the end of this video here. Thank you all very much for watching. And we will see you all later. Bye.
So, let's see this.
Welcome to WikiZone. Today we're covering
AI video, let's go.
Shocking news about the breakup of beloved YouTube couple Stampy and Skaishi. Fans were heartbroken to learn that the two creators have officially ended their marriage.
Wait, they were married? They got married and divorced? What?
But before we dive into the details, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay updated on all the trending news and major
Dude, she actually doesn't look bad though, either, is she?
headlines we bring to you here on WikiZone. On January 29th, 2025, Skaishi, also known as Kai Bates, confirmed that they and
It is very rare that a woman is less fat at 30 than she was at 18, okay? That's very rare. That is...
Stampy Garrett had separated. According to the announcement, the decision was made in the autumn of last year. While they are no longer together, both have emphasised that they remain good friends and will continue to support each other. Stampy and Skaishi
Oh, bro, he had to date her at 17. He was putting in a pre-order.
were married in July 2019 and had been a beloved couple in the gaming community for years. Their collaborations, particularly in Minecraft content, were cherished by fans. However, following the breakup, Skaishi has taken steps to remove traces of their relationship from social media, including deleting wedding photos and unfollowing Stampy on Instagram. As the news spreads, many fans are expressing their sadness and wondering what this means for their favourite content creators. Will they continue to work together on future projects? Will this change the dynamic of their channels?
Yeah,
For that they will continue to thrive in their respective careers.
Thanks for your analysis. Yeah, I'm sure they'll keep doing content together. So is that it? They broke up and deleted stuff off their channels, so now everyone's like...
Welcome to... The most important thing is that both Stampy and Skeishi are moving forward in a way. If you found this update...
Okay, let's see this then. Let's get back into this video.
Joseph and Kai celebrate...
She looks way better with the short hair, 100%.
Celebrating Kai's 18th birthday. At this time, Joseph would have been less than a month away from turning 24. At this time, it was very likely that they had already been dating for a decent time,
Marvel rivals,
meaning
Perry.
that a 17-year-old was going out with a person nearly 24 years old. That is a 6 to 7 year age gap. I know many of you are disgusted, many of you don't believe it, and many of you do not want to believe it. And a large amount of
I'm not, it's like kind of weird.
Will not want to see it for the horrible age gap that it truly is.
Yeah, age of consent is 16 in the UK, yeah. It's kind of weird. It probably shouldn't happen as a rule. Am I going to cancel every single person where it happened with no harm? No.
Many of you do not want to believe it, and a large amount of you will not want to see it for the horrible age gap that it truly is. Now, this wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the more than extended knowledge made public of their relationship. What we do know is that legally, nothing was done wrong, except for one instance, but I'll get to that later. In the UK, the age of consent is 16 years old. There have been multiple Reddit posts throughout the time made about this discussion, but in the comments, you'll find people saying things such as this.
What's that? I mean, it's weird. Yeah, like, everyone's just saying it's weird. Yeah, no one disagrees that it's weird. It's such a nothing statement. Yeah, it's weird. It's worth looking at. It raises an eyebrow. It's like, huh, what's going on there? But I feel like once you've seen a bit of the relationship and now that you've seen how it panned out, you can take a step back and go like, okay, this is two kind of autistic people and their parents are involved in the relationship, it seems like, and they married. Like, I don't have a lot of hate for it. Or I do not have a lot of hate for it.
This post is pretty old, but that's normal to be honest, especially in the UK. Age of consent there is 16. 17 dating 22-year-old is normal to be honest. It would be weird if she was 16 and he was in his late 20s. Now, not only is that factually wrong, Stampy was not 20s. Now, not only is that factually wrong, Stampy was not 22, but he was 23 with 11 months. But as we can see by the replies, even in the UK, this type of behavior is not typically accepted. It is weird.
It's not typically accepted. It is weird. What does that mean? What does that mean? Dude, why do people make vacuous statements like this? Lots of people will think it's weird and it will raise an eyebrow. What do you mean by is it accepted or not? Yeah, these relationships happen. People aren't getting like the fuck beaten out of them, like Giselle was trying to claim. That's not happening. Lots of parents are like fine with their fucking 17-year-old kids dating people in their 20s. I've fucking heard that so many times. Obviously not crazy in most cases, but... It's just like, how much heat have you got for it? Like, why would you care? That's what I can't understand. There's no reason based on this to think this guy's gonna target other minors or was even targeting minors in the first place. We haven't shown any like grooming behaviors or anything predatory. Poor parents with aimless, retarded children are just happy their kid has a meal ticket. That's very true. That's very true. That is very true.
In my own video, someone from the UK makes it clear this is weird and not common practice in the UK. Now, one thing we gotta make it clear is that yes, they were dating at this point, which is what would make you question their trip to Disney World, where their relationship would not have actually been legal or approved by anybody. In many Reddit posts throughout time, we see people with no ill intent other than informing others talk about their relationship, about their 10th year anniversary, which Squishy publicly said on a live stream that now is no longer existent, that the year 2024 would have been their 10th year anniversary, meaning by November of 2014, they would have been dating at 17 and 23. Now let's take a look back. Like I said, I don't think of it as Stampy. Don't think of it as your childhood. Think of it as a 23-year-old man and a 17-year-old girl. You've got a person who's amassed a large following on the internet. They get a message from a 17-year-old girl wanting them to play a Minecraft map they made for them. They do and begin befriending this 17-year-old. And sometime between then and this person turning 18, you travel 3 hours to a town you've never been in to begin a relationship with the 17-year-old. And years later, you both get married at 21 and 27 years old. And now here's the part where I've got to add information that is not about the relationship no more, but about the discussions online. 1. Kai knows and has denied the idea that Stampy in any way groomed them, so it seems that they think a 23-year-old who went out of their way to date a 17-year-old for them is not grooming. And I know that yes, they broke up, announced via Kai's Instagram, but as I mentioned before, this has nothing to do with it. Do not make it seem like it could somehow be related, because it is not, and they have publicly said so.
So wait, when was that? November 24th, 2014. Okay, so yeah, so her birthday's like 3 weeks before. I mean, it just feels like, literally, if it had started, if a relationship started like a few months later, assuming they've only been together at some point in 2014, everyone would be totally fine with it. Because, like, who's going to fucking cry about 18, 23, or 24? 18 and 23, 24. Who the fuck is complaining about that? That would be the most retarded thing to complain about. But you change it to 17, and it's losing the fucking mind, even if there's no, even if you can't see any harm. But I understand the rule is in place to protect from harm. But if you have a relationship like this, where you can see a lot of it and you can get statements from the people involved, I don't know why you would project onto it instead of reading the relationship as it happened. Yeah, I think this is getting overblown by this loser, Odek.
They've also mentioned that they don't want people talking about their breakup, but I have to mention it, otherwise people will make speculations, which I do not want. Now into more pressing matters. Cybergrape UK is a close friend of both Kai and Joseph, who messaged me after having been informed of the video. They never saw the video, so the information they were told, I am not sure of. I'll leave you with these messages in specific.
I'm probably not fragrant. I'm probably not going to listen to any Cherry stuff. I'm aware of the stuff that's going on. I've heard about it. I'm probably not going to play any of that sort of thing on stream. That's not going to happen.
And although I have no proof, I can tell you they sent me a message a day later apologizing, explaining that they believed that what I was saying in the video was purely speculative, and that they did not know that I was telling pure facts. I'm not sure why they deleted this message, but when I questioned them, they never responded. They told me they still didn't want me making the video, but the video was purely speculative. Although I have no proof, and I'll leave you with these messages in specific.
Wait, what was this?
Me after having been in UK is a close friend. Now into more pressing matters. Cybergrape UK is a close friend of both Kai and Joseph,
Cybergrape UK,
who messaged me after having been informed of the video. They never saw the video, so the information they were told, I am not sure of. I'll leave you with these messages in specific.
This entire community will see as a clickbait drama seeker who doesn't care about the people behind Kai and Joe, just another Sunny V2 Orlando. Joe and Kai won't look at you so kindly as well, as you would have just uploaded video violating privacy by asking our audiences. Okay, don't care.
And although I have no proof, I can tell you they sent me a message a day later apologizing, explaining that they believed that what I was saying in the video was purely speculative, and that they did not know that I was telling pure facts. I'm not sure why they deleted this message, but when I questioned them, they never responded. They told me they still didn't want me making the video, but if I did, since I was adamant about it, that I should make it entirely factual, which is what I've tried to do here. Also, I'll add that in their now deleted message, they told me that they were informed by other mods. In a recent Reddit post that has now been deleted, talking about Stampy and Squishy's age, there are multiple comments trying to defend this age gap.
The video includes Squishy's dead name. Oh, brother.
With the main idea being that people from the UK typically have relationships like this, and I've screenshotted a few comments from people from the UK which clearly show that this is not a normal practice. So please understand, in the UK, this is not a normal practice. It is technically not illegal, but it is not something that is commonly accepted. As you can see in the second screen.
It's just retarded loading with the language, like not normal, not commonly accepted. Like, I mean, obviously it was accepted in this case, clearly, because our parents are fucking there.
Screenshot, Cybergrape, a moderator of this subreddit, ignores what people are talking about. I later messaged them on Discord asking them if they deleted the post themselves because the post had been deleted. Not even 20 moderator deleted it, was accidentally deleted. And when I asked Cybergrape if they knew who deleted the post, they told me they could not tell me. The video, which I uploaded a week ago, had to be deleted because I began getting threats from his fans and people that I knew because the video was simply talking negatively about Stampy. I also have to add that somebody else made a post asking about why the Stampy and Squishy post was removed. So far, that post has not been removed. Everything I've told you about this has been facts. If it is not, then I would have told you so. And I have told you so. There are some things...
This guy is retarded. This guy is legitimately retarded. I'm done watching a video by a retarded person.